What's up, everybody? This is Theo from Theo's Pets, and this is Gaara of the Sand, and she is a Kenyan Sand Boa. So, let's talk about her, shall we? So Gaara here is a Kenyan Sand Boa, and as you can tell, she's very tiny. When you think boa, most people think like Mitsuki, like a big old snake, but no, these guys are relatively small. Females will get 2 to 3 feet at full length. The males get a little bit smaller. They can live their whole life in a 10 to 20 gallon tank for the majority of them. Obviously, like anything else, there's outliers, but and they'll live 20 to 30 years in captivity. So, I mean, they're just awesome little guys. Temperature and humidity is super easy. They need like a basking air temp of like 78 to 82, which is pretty on par for the rest of the reptile room here. Or no, they need an ambient air temperature of 78 to 82, and then a basking spot of 90 to 95, which is, once again, pretty on par with everything in the room here. They actually need super simple cages. Because they burrow so much, they actually run a risk of digging tunnels and avalanching rocks and plants and stuff on top of themselves, so keep them to a minimum in the enclosure. But with that being said, they actually need a deep layer of substrate to burrow in, because that is what they enjoy doing and where they like to hide. But you should offer them a water bowl, obviously. Aside from that, I mean, that's really all there is to these guys. Super docile, easy to handleable. They'll eat mice. Yeah, it's just checking out the camera. But yeah, Kenyan Sand Boas, awesome little guys. Probably gonna spike in popularity in the reptile trade here soon, I would imagine, just for just how pretty they are. I mean, look at those colors and patterns, and B, how easy they are to handle. But size wise, man, I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 40-gallon tanks, 2 4x2x2s, 2 10-gallons here, a 20-gallon on the floor. I've got to find some spot for, and then whatever this John Arboreal crested gecko cage I got here is. Oh, and the Christmas tree box down here with the ball python. So I mean, space-wise, it takes up a lot of real estate. Well, this little guy, or girl rather, excuse me, at full adulthood should only need a 20-gallon tank. So that in itself is phenomenal. I've seen some gorgeous color morphs, but honestly, I mean, this orange and black, like almost Halloween pattern is just gorgeous. They're just chubby little noodles. I mean, they have really thick bodies. Honestly, sometimes it's hard to tell their nose and their tail apart. If you look closely at the head, you can see they kind of have an upturned little like snoot nose, which kind of comes to a point like the tail. And so, I mean, they just look like little sausages or noodles. They have really pretty eyes though, so I don't know how well you can see that on the camera, but they're honestly quite gorgeous little snakes. So I definitely suggest you guys checking these guys out. Kenyan Sand Boas, phenomenal.